Even the people sitting next to her have shifted to give her a wider berth. Didn't you outgrow this madness in college? Margot is finally able to raise her head, her eyes opening into tiny bloodshot slits. She shakes her head and then winces. I went to an all-girls Christian college. It was worse than my all-girls Christian high school. No men, no alcohol. I might as well have been in a convent. I think I've still kissed more girls than I have boys. I know I've had sex with more, and I am most definitely not a lesbian. Rena and I exchange looks of horror. How did we miss this? I ask. No idea, she says back. How many men have you had sex with? Rena asks, turning back to Margot. 5, and they were all awful, especially the guy last night. Ah, so now the shots make sense. Tiny dicks that couldn't last more than a couple of minutes. The women were actually better. Sort of made me wish I batted for the vagina squad. That's quite possibly the saddest thing I've ever heard. Ditto. We both stare down at our poor friend Margot. In truth, we've only known her about a year, and we've never talked much about college, so that's probably how we missed it. But still, I feel like that's something we should have known right off the bat. Have you at least had an orgasm? She nods, but her expression is grim. And then it hits me. Holy shit, you've never had one by a member of the opposite sex. She shakes her head this time, and I think I might pass out. That's how distressing this news is. But you're... Rena trails off. How old? We both realize we don't actually know how old Margot is, other than the fact that she's at least 21. It's not exactly like we've asked to see her ID, and we know she graduated college because she's a nurse. So, yeah, never paid much attention to that one. I think we really need to bump up our best friend knowledge here. This is just pathetic. 23, she supplies. Okay, I guess that's not terrible, right? I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of women out there who have been plagued by terrible sexual experiences, but still, I feel for my very drunk friend. Next time we go out, you're staying sober and we're getting you a guy. Someone hot. Someone who knows how to work his fingers and mouth and dick. That's Rena, and she's clearly taking this situation as seriously as I am. We did it for Hallie, and we can do it for you too. But Margot just shakes her head at us again. I'm done with one-night stands. Okay, I guess I can understand that. I don't ride that train myself. Then again, I was in a relationship up until 6 months ago for over a year and a half. It's how I met these two lovely ladies, and Hallie, who ditched early to go home to her hot man. And sex was not why we broke up. Maybe you shouldn't be, Rena snorts out, and I slap her arm. She throws me a what the hell expression. I point to our nearly incapacitated friend, and she gives me a sheepish grin. Fine then, we'll find you a hot doc. Rena looks to me for encouragement. Yes, definitely. And then something occurs to me. You can have Drew. I get raised eyebrows for that. Apparently, offering up your ex-boyfriend to your friend is a no-no. Okay, maybe not Drew, but someone hot. Someone sexy. But in the meantime, you need to pull back on the shots. Switch to beer. It'll make me fat. Light beer, then. Or wine. It has less calories than cocktails or even these shots, if I had to guess. And you won't end up face down on the goddamn bar. Touché, she mumbles. Discussing my miserable excuse for a sex life has been awesome and all, but can someone take me home now? The room is starting to spin. Shit, Margot is a puker. Yeah. Maybe we should take her to the bathroom first. Just as the words leave my mouth, Margot lurches, her shoulders jerking forward. Both Rena and I spring into action, hauling our petite friend off the stool and dragging her around the bar to the back, where the bathrooms are. We shove her into a stall, and she does her thing in spectacular fashion.